the contribution of one be as important or critical to that of many? At times, I believe it is even more important. Hi, and welcome to episode 6 of Leader with Soul. My name is Alberto and I muse about leadership, family, life, and everything in between. In a true learning and flexible environment, the ideas of contribution and legacy become two important driving factors for success. Throughout my 30-plus years of experience, leading different groups and organizations, have seen the value of teamwork and open communication. As I further reflect on my personal and professional experience, I have come to the conclusion that effective leadership is such only if it is shared, which is what I have tried to do with all the teams I have worked with and also with my family and in other social relationships. Modeling after Jim Collins' Good to Great book, one of my favorite readings overall, I have embraced the good to great to best mentality and culture that has become important in defining some foundational principles. Particularly in making any determination about how you wish your team to work together and you to be a true multiplier for the benefit of the organization and ultimately for the benefit of those we serve, we should consider the following factors. What is best for the organization? What is our growth expectation and our growth experience? What is the complexity of issues we deal with? Do we have a succession plan? Do we provide individual growth opportunities to ourselves and others in our organization or team? What are our capacity needs? What are the financial considerations in what we do? And importantly, what are the decision makers' priorities? I could probably add more, but these are the most evident points at this time. I realize that change comes with anxiety, but true intentional change, not change for the sake of change, is really improvement, and in many ways it is also increase in productivity and success. And again, as I ponder over my personal and professional experience, there are 5 rules that I think apply to any organization and individuals, which we should be aware of whenever we make any efforts and advancements. Number 1, size doesn't matter. Whether you have more or less reporting is not a reflection of your abilities and value within the organization. A great example of this to me is one of the directors in my organization. He has been with the organization since its creation. He has the greatest knowledge of the history of the organization as a whole, but also of most individual issues. He has been one of my most trusted advisors and team leaders. I look up to him in many ways, and yet he has no people reporting to him. He handles a tremendous volume of work. In addition, his work is critical to our organization and the community. Throughout the years, he has been very gracious and gregarious in supporting the many changes that have happened to both the organization and to him personally. While in a traditional setting, he could have interpreted what has happened to him as a demotion, he actually showed a positive and ethical attitude that has provided an enormous level of support and expertise to the organization and to me personally, and I am extremely grateful for this. Number 2, change must happen. To continue to do what we do the way it has been done in the past, or it is currently done, is always a mistake that many organizations make. If we did, in fact, we would stifle and put our organization in grave danger of dysfunctionality. Through change, we ensure a fresh approach to things and an ability to shape according to others' need for change. By accepting change, we actually help ourselves to become more resilient to life and are prepared for crisis better than those who resist change. Rather than thinking about who moved my cheese, it is better to look for the new cheese and relish the journey. A wise man and a great leader whom I met and highly respect, Joseph B. Worthling, once said, "Come what may, and love it." Number 3, control is our worst enemy. In every organization I worked, I tried to instill a culture of individuality, excellence, and empowerment. By applying principles of openness and willing accountability, most of the times, if not always, I have seen organizations going from a culture of command and control to one of respect and value, where individual contribution and trust add more quality to what is done. I have also noticed that by fostering this culture, accomplishments have greatly multiplied, and the organization experienced a tremendous quantity of work done. By relinquishing control, there is an opportunity to further implement this culture and find joy in what we do. Number 4, true leaders do not need titles. I have learned from a wise father that titles are just a way to define accountability. Unfortunately, I worked for organizations where titles, for some, meant power. I also saw the devastating effects of these people's behavior. It literally ruined lives. True leaders do not need a title to shine, and they are successful at all they do because they are not attached to a specific position. An example in my current organization is our customer service employees. They are true leaders, and this shows in all they do. I am amazed at how they contribute to the community and the organization, and I always listen when they have something to say because they have passion in what they do and feel empowered to do what they do. Number 5, contribution is based on quality, not quantity. I often speak of a slow-down approach. By saying that, I mean that our focus is truly in the quality of what we do. To go from good to great to best is about relationship building that lasts for a very long time. This takes time and is never fully achieved or accomplished because it is an ongoing process when the process itself is the result. So, in the spirit of good to great to best, we can improve further systems within an organization and foster a sense of joy and serenity within ourselves, and we can accomplish more of the visions that are built over the years. I truly believe that any organization and any individual has much seed to be a good organization and that we can make it even better. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Leader with Soul. Spread the word. Until next time.